Marlins baseball. Next. Trevor Rogers, out of the state of New Mexico, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 22 home runs, and 76 driven in. And he fouls this one off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Outside, that's ball.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline. Albies base runner at first with one out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Austin Riley stands in as he looks at a called strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 6 home runs, and 32 driven in. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. First offering on its way.
Nope. All 1, no strike. That's outside.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Man, this pitcher is on, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 20.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. The average for him entering play are north of 200. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Standing in now, Charlie Morton, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Acuna digs in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ozuna at second. Morton on at first with 2 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here it comes, 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
0-2. Here it is.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with the 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Fouled away. Aguilar, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-1 home. Chopper to short. Swanson picks it up, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, John Birdie. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the
Batting
start.
sixth.
That's already 3
catcher,
Ks for him in the
Jorge
first 5 hitters. It'd be
Alfaro.
awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Now the first pitch.
Inside ball.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Austin Riley. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a elevated to get the party started.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball 1.
That misses at plate umpire. 1-2. Misses, I'm not quite sure. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2. Three and 2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. This inning, this could be a productive.
Payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. To short. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0.
Leading up for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump.
Right field.
Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 1 out, nobody on. Three and one.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Jacob Webb is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Next to dig in, Trevor Rogers.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
First pitch of the AB now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia.
The center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
The right fielder, number 20, Marcell.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1 to Aguilar for the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jacob Webb. Now here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Aguilar is under it near the mound, and he makes the play to end the inning. Braves go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Again, another foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall. Two and 0 count, and the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Pitch on the way, and it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, John.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch on the way. Too high, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate away. It's ball 1. Empty 1. First bat gets him down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Up next, Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive after striking out twice already. Maybe he's got to see the ball a little bit deeper and be willing to work deep into the count.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off and 1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball well outside. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Freeman is off of first with 2 away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Nate Jones, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in next, Jazz Chisholm. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Strike taken up in the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Albies ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though?
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Anderson on third. Dickerson is over at second with 1 down in the inning. 1-1 to count. Hit out towards second. Throw to first, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next to the Marlins.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready on 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to South Florida following this. Daniel Castano is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He grounded out last time up.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in next, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
That's ball, dude.
One out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now that.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out, and he went for a double.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He steps in off a base hit at bat. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably was on, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And away.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Still 2 and 2. And he fouls this one off. gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Chisholm camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 41, Nate Jones.
Aire Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And they're runners at the corners now. One and 0. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Ronald Acuna would be next. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 2 left for Atlanta. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Grant Dayton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, here is Miguel Rojas. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch on the way, and a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. And another ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The game is tied. The last thing you can do is walk. Got to focus on getting that ground.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Left side. He's got it. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, John Birdie. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
See a look at it all in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 3-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Yimi Garcia takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
From the stretch, there's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves. looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board, but instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that and is safely into third.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Acuna, the runner at third with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Riley is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. High and deep down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Josh Tomlin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Brian Anderson. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Heredia. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Garrett Cooper is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 7 homers, and 31 RBIs. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heredia is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The Marlins, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Adam.
So the next to bat will be Adam Duvall. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
shortstop.
Next, it'll be Miguel Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Anderson on second. Duvall at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-3 Miami. John Curtis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive. He's got it. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Anderson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Guillermo Heredia singled in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB on its way, fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-1 home. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. One and one. The 1-1 pitch. That misses 2-2. Go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the eighth. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a two-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Adam Simber enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins 4. A.J. Minter is out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
He's set. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In there. He's ahead 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot right now. He could bounce in or go elevated fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Birdie.
To the plate on Birdie, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run back in inning number 6. And he misses with it, 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains steady at 6-4. Stepping up is Ozzie Albies. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Simber is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Swing and a looper to left. Birdie over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. First pitch of the AB now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses. Ball 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 6-4. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. So stepping in is Jazz Chisholm. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
Popped him up. Darno over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. the payoff pitch home. That's strike 3. Magneuris Sierra gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. And now the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Here, and it's 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this will be a 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually even done.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but to a speed demon like him, good chance and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Starling Marte. From the belt, the pitch. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball over. A 6-4 finish affair. The Braves get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Josh Tomlin wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Will Smith hammers down the save, his 26th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more